All right, guys, how's everyone doing? We're about to get right into it. All right, what do we need to know right now in this moment of time? Whoa, 10 of Wands. This came out in the reading earlier. 10 of Wands. All right, elaborate, please. Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing no one's going to save you. You got to put all this stuff down yourself. Maybe you're hoping someone's going to help take the load off your back, help take some responsibilities. But with a Knight of Cups in reverse, it's like, wait. You could be hiding from someone. You could be hiding yourself from a message that isn't coming through. Yeah, can you elaborate, please? Let's get a couple more cards out. 9 of Wands. Wow, this energy is kind of crazy. Hold on. Let me get a couple more. Just want 2 more. Sun. Hangman. All right, let me step back. Oh, not accepting help. That's your problem. I can do it myself. I can help you and me and you and you. Really putting yourself out there. You've had to been strong for so long, like you're just used to it and you're like, that's how you operate. You don't know how to accept help or let someone help you. This also might be a little bit of control problem where you're like, no, I have to do it this way. I know I'm gonna do it right. I know it's gonna work out like this and that. So no 4 of Pentacles, but that's okay. That's kind of what it feels like. And then with a 9 of Wands, you're paying the price for not accepting help, not asking for help. Why do I keep doing this to myself is what I'm hearing as I look at this card. I can't help it. I want to change. I know I have a problem. Yeah, it's hard when this is like how you've been your whole life and this is all you know. There might be guilt, letting people down, saying no. Maybe you were always taught that working hard in the sense of like overachieving, over succeeding, doing too much, people pleasing, all that sort of stuff is like, that's how you get approval, as well as that's how you remain feeling safe. You might be afraid, what happens if I say no? What's going to happen if I tell them I don't want to do it, I can't do it, I don't have time, whatever. So you're like, I just do everything, just keep doing everything because I'm afraid of losing someone, I'm afraid of pissing someone off. Yeah, I'm hearing safety net. So maybe you just had bad experiences before where you were like, hey, I don't want to do that, I'm not into it, whatever, and someone got pissed off at you and you felt you didn't feel safe. Yeah, I'm hearing collecting all the things. If I help and if I'm nice, if I'm kind, people will like me, they'll accept me. Yeah, especially with this Hermit card that came out after. You might be an introvert and you might be this way due to these past experiences. I'm hearing I like it here. This is just what you're comfortable with. With the Sun after though, it's like, you know, I have been this way a long time. I would kind of like some company, exposing yourself in in a way of like being your true self, exposing your true self to people. The Hangman after, though, it's almost like so either a new point of view regarding this way of being, or you don't change. Or there's a standstill, you're just pausing. But with the Sun being in between these two cards, it's like you are changing. I'm seeing like you're changing yourself a little bit at a time, like letting people see a little bit more of your natural true self. A little bit, like what I'm seeing is like, let's say a chocolate bar, I don't know, but it's like I'm peeling the wrapper, but just a little bit at a time, taking a teeny tiny piece, something like that. So yeah, the unraveling takes a lot of time. That's okay. It's like once you start, you're gonna realize, hey, this isn't so bad, nothing crazy happened, and you're more accepting of, if I piss someone else off to satisfy my true wants and needs first, then that's okay. It's not selfish to do what's best for you. And also I'm seeing like someone like dancing and singing in front of others, but like in a public place, just like maybe you have like your headphones on or something and a really good song comes on and you can't contain yourself, and it's just so freeing. It feels like the Sun card, which is the happiest card in the deck, my favorite card. Joyfulness comes out of you, this youthful energy, inner child. Yeah, I feel like doing this is making you see things differently. I'm hearing observant, which I feel like the Hermit is observant as well. Yeah, they're saying like the Hermit kind of notices everything. They don't talk much initially. They observe, they see things that's going on around them. Whoa, 10 of Pentacles. It's what brings you happiness. I don't know what that, I mean, of course, 10 of Pentacles, a lot of money. So that definitely does bring some happiness. I know they say money, you know, that quote, whatever the fuck it is, I forget. Money can't buy happiness or whatever, but it can sure like help a little bit. Oh, I just heard it's your birthright to feel safe and stable financially in all the ways. Elaborate more on this 10 of Pentacles, please. There's that 7 of Pentacles again. So these two cards came out also in the previous reading. Clarify more. Ooh, I almost said 7. 6 of Cups in reverse. So you are investing, or you may have invested already, and whatever you invested in, this is growing. You're watching it. It feels like you got a bunch of money, investing it, whatever, and you're watching it grow, which is creating your legacy. And they're saying that this is a sign of major maturity. There's so many different things you could do with this money, but you're choosing to spend it wisely, planting seeds. Oh, it's I'm hearing like planting seeds for your kids, your grandkids, you're like generational wealth, right? Legacy, enough money for everybody. They're saying this is very mature of you. 6 of Cups in reverse. In it for the long run. Ow. In it for the long run. Okay, so it feels like you're taking life maybe more seriously in the sense of this 3D aspect, because we are here, right? We do need to find that balance of the spiritual realms and here on earth, right? So that's what you're doing. You might have been a little too much in the spiritual part, the other realms, because it does feel nice there. I get it. But yeah, you're definitely grounding back. You're coming back to earth. Lots of pentacles here, lots of grounding energy. Do you want to tell us anything more? Judgment. 3 more cards. Oh my. King of Pentacles. Super solid, right? Judgment call. I'm picking up on someone, this investing thing might be someone else. They made a good judgment call, or you did, and it put you in this King of Pentacles energy. I don't know why I just heard frugal. You could be, yeah, they're mentioning the discipline you've really stuck with. Maybe being frugal for a while, and it's paying off. Clarify more, please. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. I'm hearing looking dapper. Every time I see the Page of Wands, the clothing gets me, and I'm like, yeah, you're like really being yourself. Outshining. I'm hearing outshining, standing out from the crowd. New threads I'm hearing. So maybe when this money comes in, which seems very fucking close, I just heard it arrives. But you maybe change up your style, or change it to how you really feel that you are. Yeah, I'm hearing like belong. And then we got the Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing like one success after another. So what is King of Pentacles? I don't know if this King of Pentacles is like a financial advisor, or maybe even someone like you follow on YouTube and you watch their videos and they're good with finances. I don't know. But it feels like you listen to them. Like they know what they're talking about. And you might be a beginner and you're like, all right, I'm gonna do this. But Page of Wands, starting something new. Page of Pentacles, learning something new. What is this? Ooh, the Tower. Ooh. An overall change, they're saying. This changes everything. So whatever this is that you're learning, this new adventure, this new skill, I'm also hearing mindset. Brings me back to the Hangman over here. Is changing things in a huge way. I know a lot of these cards came out in the previous reading, but it is a different reading still. Some parts are similar, but I feel like this is like super important, clearly, if it's come out again. 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you could have this habit, or you could Okay, so they're mentioning the dark night of the soul, which is extremely tough time and process to go through and be in. And it feels like you just went through that, you completed it. In that phase, you go through a lot of losses, heartbreak, things that you wanted that didn't happen or didn't turn out the way you expected, or yeah, just felt like maybe unfair or something. So you could be reflecting on all of that. Like, dang, I feel like that might be how you're feeling now. Like, dang, I wanted this and it didn't happen. I thought this was gonna be like that. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you thought like things were gonna be super different. I'm hearing, but wow, how things have changed as I look back at the Tower card. Eventually you do see why everything happened the way it did, but it's okay to feel sad about things sometimes. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. It feels like like there was a part of you that during before this whole dark night of the soul thing, you maybe didn't recognize your worth or didn't feel like you deserved certain things. But now you do. Now you're like, yep, I'm definitely the Queen of Pentacles and I want all my shit. I want all my stuff. Ooh, Page of Swords. So I heard going into something blindly. Page of Swords. Beginner. Pages are beginners. Maybe taking a swing at something. I always see him as taking a swing with that sword. Swing at something that it feels like, yeah, I know how to do this. How hard could it be? And then like, whoops, maybe it's a little bit harder than I thought. But it's like this very brave, courageous, at least in this reading, I'm getting, it feels like you're just down to try whatever. And you're like, whatever happens, happens. I don't know. I can do it. Like you're believing in yourself. But why is the Eight of Swords here? What is this Eight of Swords, though? Clarify it, please. Nine of Cups. Something could have you feel like you're stuck. It's possible ego death. Trying to happen. You might feel stuck, but it could be your ego just being like, being a little shit is what I'm hearing. That could be another thing you're going through. So don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing just fine. You're doing a lot better than you probably think you're doing, especially since seeing that Five of Cups and now this Eight of Swords. Five of Cups again. Let's get one more card. Oh, we got two. Okay. Strength and Two of Swords. So it's like realizing how strong you are. You're not a fragile little baby. Although we will acknowledge that the things you've been through has been very rough. I'm hearing very... Why the fuck is someone here? Oh my god, no. Wow. Ew, did you just touch my luck? But yeah, anyways, so something you're not expecting, you're not seeing. I think you aren't seeing how strong you are. You might feel like shit, but remember the whole rebirth process is feeling like shit. You're gonna feel like shit for a little bit, and then you become the butterfly. So I am definitely not answering that door. But yeah, I'm hearing magnitude now. So however that resonates. And now we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So clarity, I'm hearing bingo, you're spot on. So, wow, there was a lot in this reading. I'm gonna end it there. I hope that has helped, and I hope it did clear a lot up for you. You're doing magnificent, I promise. And keep going. Beautiful things are to come. They've arrived. All right, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.